Beloved, we all face moments when the world feels heavy and the path ahead seems shrouded in darkness. It's in these moments that we must remember God's light is always present, even when we cannot see it. The darkness is not here to destroy you. It's here to teach you, to strengthen you, and to remind you of the unshakable power of divine love. When you feel lost, take a moment to breathe and acknowledge the pain. You don't have to pretend it's not there. Recognize it, and then choose to believe that this moment is temporary. Invite God's light into your life through faith. Faith is not about having all the answers. It's about trusting the process, knowing that even in the hardest times, you are never alone. When you pray, you are opening a door for divine guidance to enter your heart. Prayer is your lifeline, your direct connection to a power greater than yourself. Speak affirmations of hope and love into your life. Say, I am guided by God's light. I am safe. I am loved. These words carry the energy of transformation. They remind you of your truth and bring you back to the present moment where healing begins. Even in your darkest hour, there are blessings to be found. Look for them. Perhaps it's the kindness of a stranger, the warmth of the sun on your skin, or the beauty of a simple flower. Gratitude opens your heart to receive more light. Let go the need to control every outcome. Surrender your worries to God and trust that His plan is unfolding perfectly, even if it doesn't make sense right now. Forgiveness is a key part of walking in the light. Release the pain of the past by forgiving yourself and others. When you forgive, you free your soul from the chains of resentment, allowing God's love to flow through you. Stay grounded in the present moment. Fear lives in the future, but peace resides in the now. Focus on what you can do today to bring light into your life and the lives of others. Finally, remember that you are not only walking in God's light, you are also a reflection of that light. Share your love, your hope, and your kindness with others. Be a beacon of light for someone else. And in doing so, you will find your own path illuminated. Dark times are not the end of your story. They are the beginning of a new chapter, one where God's light shines brighter than ever before. Trust the journey, beloved, and walk forward with faith. You are held, you are loved, and you are guided. Let God's light lead you home. Darkness is an inevitable part of the human experience. It comes in many forms: loss, fear, uncertainty, pain, or even a deep sense of loneliness. To acknowledge the darkness is not to invite it to stay, but to recognize its presence without resistance. When we deny or suppress these feelings, they often grow louder, demanding our attention in ways that can overwhelm us. Acknowledging the darkness means giving yourself permission to feel without judgment. It is okay to say, I am struggling, or I don't have all the answers right now. It is an act of self-compassion to admit that you are facing challenges. This acknowledgement allows you to process your emotions instead of burying them. The darkness, while uncomfortable, serves a purpose. It asks us to pause, to reflect, and to look inward. It can be a mirror showing us parts of ourselves we might not have seen otherwise. It reminds us of our vulnerability, our humanity, and our need for connection, both with others and with the divine. To sit with the darkness is to honor your journey. It's about being present with what is, without rushing to fix or change it. This is not a sign of weakness, but of incredible strength, for it takes courage to face what feels unbearable. Darkness often carries lessons that only become clear when we allow ourselves to fully experience it. When you acknowledge the darkness, you create space for healing to begin. Even in the moments when life feels its heaviest, when the shadows seem to stretch endlessly and hope feels like a distant memory, God's light remains unwavering. It is not something that fades or disappears. It is a constant, an eternal presence that exists within and around you, whether you are aware of it or not. God's light is not always a blinding revelation or a dramatic intervention. Often it is subtle, a quiet whisper in your soul, a gentle nudge toward peace, or the small miracles that happen every day. It is the warmth you feel in the embrace of a loved one, the beauty of a sunrise that breaks through a stormy sky, or the inexplicable sense of calm that washes over you when you need it most. This light is the essence of divine love, infinite and unconditional. It does not waver based on circumstances or diminish because of your struggles. It is there in your triumphs, and it is equally there in your trials. It is not something you have to earn. It is a gift freely given, a reflection of God's unwavering commitment to you. In the darkest of times, it is easy to feel disconnected from this light. Pain and fear can cloud our vision, making it hard to see what has always been there. But just as the sun continues to shine, even when hidden behind clouds, God's light remains, waiting for you to rediscover it. It surrounds you, it fills you, and it gently calls you back to the truth of who you are. This light is not only a source of comfort, but also a guide. It illuminates the path forward, even if only one step at a time. It provides clarity when confusion reigns and strength when you feel you have none left to give. It reminds you that you are never alone, no matter how isolated you may feel. God's light is a reminder of hope, a promise that even in the depths of despair, there is a way through. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the boundless grace of the divine. Faith is the unseen force that carries you through life's most uncertain moments. It is not dependent on proof or tangible evidence. It is a deep, inner knowing that there is something greater at work, a divine presence orchestrating the details of your journey, even when you cannot see the full picture. Faith is the light you hold on to when everything around you feels dark and unfamiliar. Like a guiding star in the night sky, faith offers direction when you feel lost. It doesn't necessarily reveal the entire path, but provides just enough light to take the next step. It invites you to trust in the process, to move forward even when doubt whispers that you should stop. Faith is not about having all the answers, but about believing that answers will come in time. Faith is also a powerful source of strength. It reminds you that you are not walking this journey alone. It reassures you that there is a higher power holding you, supporting you, and walking beside you. This knowledge allows you to face challenges with courage, knowing that you are divinely supported, even when the road ahead seems steep and uncertain. The better you know, the better you feel. Faith is not immune to challenges. It is often tested in the moments when you need it most. Yet these tests are not meant to break you. They are opportunities to deepen your trust in the divine. They ask you to let go of fear and control, to surrender to a plan that is greater than your own. In doing so, faith grows stronger, becoming a steady anchor in the storms of life. Faith also has the power to transform your perspective. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is possible, from fear to hope, and from despair to belief. It allows you to see beyond your immediate circumstances, to trust that even in the midst of difficulty, there is a purpose and a plan unfolding for your highest good. Prayer is a sacred dialogue, a bridge that connects your heart to the divine. It is not confined to rituals or specific words. It is a pure and honest expression of your soul. Through prayer, you open a channel to communicate your deepest thoughts, fears, hopes, and gratitude to a higher power that listens without judgment and responds with infinite love. The power of prayer, lies in its ability to shift your energy and align you with divine wisdom. When you pray, you step out of the chaos of the world and into a space of stillness where clarity resides. It is in this sacred pause that you begin to feel the presence of peace, a reassurance that you are held and guided, even in your most vulnerable moments. Prayer is not only about asking for what you need, it is also about surrendering to what is. It is a practice of trust, where you release your worries and burdens into the hands of the divine, knowing that they will be handled in ways far greater than you can imagine. It is an act of faith, a way of saying, I trust in your plan, even when I don't understand it. Prayer has the power to transform not just your circumstances, but your perspective. It shifts your focus from problems to possibilities, from fear to hope, and from doubt to belief. In prayer, you are reminded of your connection to something greater, a source of limitless love and guidance that is always available to you. Through prayer, you also cultivate gratitude by acknowledging the blessings in your life, no matter how small. You open your heart to receive more. Gratitude expressed in prayer amplifies your awareness of the divine presence in every aspect of your journey, even in moments of difficulty. Prayer is a source of strength when you feel weak, a sanctuary when the world feels overwhelming. It allows you to release what no longer serves you and make space for divine inspiration to flow. It is a reminder that you are never alone, that your words, whether spoken aloud or whispered in the quiet of your heart, are always heard. In prayer, you find the courage to face challenges, the wisdom to make decisions, and the peace to navigate uncertainty. It is a practice that grounds you in the present while connecting you to the infinite, a sacred act that reminds you of the profound relationship between your soul and the divine. Affirmations of hope are more than just words. They are powerful declarations that align your mind, heart, and spirit with the energy of possibility. They are reminders of the light that exists even in the darkest moments, a way to gently guide your thoughts toward hope and renewal. When spoken with intention, affirmations become a bridge between where you are and where you long to be. Hope is not something that comes naturally in times of struggle. It is something you cultivate. Affirmations of hope serve as seeds planted in the soil of your consciousness, nurturing the belief that brighter days are ahead. They act as a counterbalance to fear and doubt, shifting your focus from what is lacking or broken to what is possible and whole. When you speak affirmations of hope, you are engaging in a sacred act of self-empowerment. You are choosing to claim a truth that transcends your current circumstances. These words hold the power to transform your inner dialogue, replacing thoughts of despair with messages of resilience and faith. They remind you that, even when life feels uncertain, there is always a path forward. Affirmations of hope are also a form of prayer, a way to invite divine guidance and support into your life. By affirming, I am guided by divine wisdom, or I trust that everything is unfolding for my highest good, you open yourself to receive the blessings and insights that are always available to you. These affirmations are not about denying the challenges you face, but about embracing the strength and hope that exist alongside them. The repetition of hopeful affirmations creates a ripple effect, not only within your own heart, but in the energy you project into the world. As you affirm hope, you become a beacon of light for others, a living example of the power of belief and positivity. Your words carry the potential to inspire those around you, creating a collective energy of hope and possibility. Affirmations of hope also serve as anchors in times of doubt. They remind you of your inner strength, your connection to the divine, and the infinite potential that resides within you. These affirmations are tools for healing, a way to soothe your spirit and remind yourself of the beauty and resilience that lie within. They invite you to focus on the present moment while holding a vision for the future, to trust in the process of life, and to believe in the possibility of transformation. Gratitude for small blessings is a practice of opening your heart to the abundance that already exists in your life. It is an invitation to pause and notice the quiet, often overlooked gifts that surround you each day. These blessings may not always be grand or life-changing, but they hold immense power to shift your perspective and bring peace to your spirit. In moments of darkness or difficulty, it can feel challenging to find reasons to be grateful. Yet even in those times, there are small blessings that offer comfort and hope. The warmth of sunlight on your skin, the sound of laughter, the taste of a nourishing meal, or the simple act of taking a deep breath. These are reminders that life continues to offer beauty and support, even in the midst of struggle. Gratitude for small blessings is about cultivating awareness. It asks you to slow down and truly see the world around you, to notice the details that often go unnoticed in the rush of daily life. It is about appreciating the way the rain nourishes the earth, the kindness of a stranger, or the quiet moments of stillness that allow you to reconnect with yourself. This practice is not about dismissing challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, it is about choosing to focus on what is good, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your attention from what is lacking to what is present, creating a sense of fullness and contentment that can transform your outlook on life. Gratitude for small blessings also nurtures your connection to the divine. When you acknowledge the gifts in your life, you affirm the presence of a higher power that provides for you in ways both seen and unseen. It is a way of saying, I see the beauty in what you have given me, and opening yourself to receive even more. This practice also has a profound effect on your well-being. Gratitude calms the mind, softens the heart, and lifts the spirit. It creates a sense of peace and stability, even in uncertain times. By focusing on the blessings you have, you cultivate a sense of trust in the flow of life and a deeper appreciation for the journey you are on. Gratitude for small blessings is a daily act of self-care and spiritual connection. It reminds you that joy is not found in waiting for life to be perfect, but in recognizing the perfection that already exists in the present moment. It teaches you that even the smallest blessings can carry the greatest significance, serving as a foundation of hope and strength as you navigate life's challenges. So, surrender and trust are not acts of giving up. They are profound acts of faith. They invite you to release the need to control every aspect of your life and to open your heart to the guidance of a higher power. Surrender is not about weakness. It is about recognizing the limits of your own understanding and choosing to trust in a divine plan that is far greater than anything you could imagine. To surrender is to let go of resistance. It is the moment when you stop fighting against what is and begin to flow with the natural rhythm of life. It requires courage to loosen your grip on outcomes and to release the fears that keep you clinging to what feels familiar. Surrender allows you to step into the unknown with a quiet assurance that you are being held and supported every step of the way. Trust is the companion of surrender. It is the belief that even when you cannot see the path ahead, there is a light guiding you. Trust whispers that everything is unfolding as it should, even when the road feels uncertain or the journey feels long. It is the voice within that reminds you that challenges are not barriers, but opportunities for growth and transformation. Surrender and trust are practices that ask you to let go of control while still taking inspired action. They teach you to do your part and then release the rest to the care of the divine. This balance allows you to move forward with intention while knowing that the outcome is not solely in your hands. It is a partnership with the universe, a dance of effort and grace. When you surrender and trust, you free yourself from the weight of worry and fear. You begin to see that the struggles you face are not punishments, but pathways to deeper understanding and greater strength. Trust allows you to embrace uncertainty with a sense of peace, knowing that every step, even the difficult ones, is leading you closer to your highest good. Surrender also brings freedom. It liberates you from the need to have all the answers and allows you to rest in the assurance that you are not alone. Trust reminds you that you are guided by a wisdom that sees the bigger picture, that knows the lessons you need and the blessings that await you. In surrendering and trusting, you create space for miracles to unfold. You open yourself to possibilities that you may not have considered, and you allow the divine to work in ways that exceed your expectations. It is a practice of letting go, not to lose control, but to gain a deeper sense of peace, clarity, and connection to the flow of life. Healing through forgiveness is one of the most profound gifts you can give yourself. Forgiveness is not about condoning the hurtful actions of others or dismissing your own pain. It is about releasing the heavy burden that resentment places on your heart. It is a decision to free yourself from the chains of the past and step into a space of peace and renewal. Forgiveness begins within. When you choose to forgive, you are not excusing the actions that caused harm. You are choosing to no longer let those actions define your present or your future. Forgiveness is a way of reclaiming your power, of saying, I will not allow this pain to control me any longer. It is a way of stepping out of the shadows of hurt and into the light of healing. Forgiveness also extends to yourself. Often the hardest person to forgive is the one you see in the mirror. You may carry guilt, shame, or regret for past choices or mistakes, but holding on to these feelings only keeps you stuck. Self-forgiveness is an act of compassion, a way of acknowledging your humanity and allowing yourself the grace to grow and move forward. Healing through forgiveness is not an overnight process. It is a journey that unfolds in its own time. It may require you to revisit painful memories, to have difficult conversations, or to sit with uncomfortable emotions. But with each step, you create space for healing, for love, and for a renewed sense of peace to take root. Forgiveness is also an act of faith. It is trusting that by letting go of resentment, you are making room for something greater to enter your life. It is believing that the divine has a plan for your healing, that your pain can be transformed into wisdom, and that your heart can be made whole again. Through forgiveness, you open yourself to the possibility of transformation. You begin to see the lessons in your experiences, to understand the strength you have gained, and to appreciate the resilience of your spirit. Forgiveness allows you to move forward unburdened, to create a life that is not defined by past hurts, but shaped by the love and grace you choose to embrace. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It means remembering in a way that no longer hurts. It is a way of honoring your journey, of acknowledging the wounds while celebrating the healing. It is a sacred act of release, a way of letting go so that you can fully step into the light of your own life. Living in the present is a gentle yet profound act of mindfulness that invites you to fully embrace the beauty and richness of the moment you are in. When you live in the present, you open your heart to the wonder of the simple things around you. You begin to notice the way the sunlight dances through the trees, the rhythm of your own breath, or the warmth of a kind smile. These moments, though fleeting, hold the power to ground you and remind you of the abundance that exists in every heartbeat. Living in the present is not about ignoring the past or dismissing the future. It is about recognizing that this moment is the only one you truly have. The past is a memory, a teacher that has shaped you, but it no longer defines you. The future is a dream, a canvas for your hopes, but it is not yet here. By anchoring yourself in the now, you reclaim your power and find clarity in what truly matters. This practice requires a willingness to release distractions and cultivate awareness. It asks you to turn your attention inward, to quiet the noise of the mind, and to listen to the whispers of your soul. Living in the present invites you to let go of the what-ifs and if-onlys, and to trust in the perfection of this moment, no matter how imperfect it may seem. Living in the present also allows you to experience life with greater depth and meaning. It encourages you to savor your experiences, to be fully engaged in your relationships, and to connect with the world around you in a more authentic way. This way of being is also a pathway to peace. The present moment is free from the regrets of yesterday and the anxieties of tomorrow. It is a sanctuary where you can find solace, where you can breathe deeply and simply be. In this space, you discover that you are enough, that life is enough, and that everything you need is already within you. Living in the present requires practice and patience. It is a conscious choice to return to the here and now again and again, even when your mind wants to wander. It is about finding gratitude for the moment as it is, without judgment or expectation. Each time you choose to be present, you strengthen your connection to yourself, to others, and to the divine flow of life. This practice also teaches you to embrace the ebb and flow of life. The present moment is not always easy or joyful, but it is always real. By being fully present, you allow yourself to experience the full spectrum of life's emotions, to feel deeply and to heal deeply. You learn that even in the midst of challenges, there is beauty to be found and lessons to be learned. Being the light for others is an invitation to shine your inner brilliance, to radiate love, kindness, and compassion into the world around you. It is about living in a way that uplifts, inspires, and helps others find their own light, especially during times of darkness. Your light has the power to heal, to comfort, and to guide others on their journey, even when they may not know how to find their way. To be the light for others is to show up with authenticity and presence. It is about offering your true self without fear or hesitation, knowing that your unique energy has a purpose in the world. When you live in alignment with your values and passions, you naturally become a beacon for others to follow. Your actions, your words, and your energy create a ripple effect that can touch lives in ways you may never fully understand. Being the light for others is not about perfection. It is about showing up with vulnerability and grace, allowing others to see you as you truly are. It is in your honesty, your struggles, and your growth that others find hope and strength. When you embrace your own journey, with all its ups and downs, you give others permission to do the same. Your light is not a reflection of flawless living, but of the courage to keep moving forward, no matter the challenges. When you offer your light, you are offering a safe space for others to be themselves. You create an environment where people feel seen, heard, and valued. Your kindness can be the bridge that helps someone cross over from despair to hope, from confusion to clarity. The simple act of listening with an open heart or offering a word of encouragement can ignite a spark in someone who has been lost in the dark. Being the light for others also means holding space for their growth. It is not about fixing or rescuing others, but about empowering them to discover their own strength and wisdom. Your light is a reminder that they are capable of overcoming their struggles, that they are worthy of love and success, and that they have the power to create positive change in their own lives. This light is not meant to burn out. It is meant to be shared and replenished. To be the light for others, you must first nurture your own inner light. This means taking care of yourself, practicing self-love, and finding balance in your own life. When you are grounded and centered, your light shines brighter and you are able to give more freely to those around you. Being the light for others also requires compassion and empathy. It means recognizing that everyone is on their own journey and that each person's path is unique. Your light is not meant to judge or criticize, but to offer warmth and understanding. It is about meeting others where they are, without expectation, and offering them the love and support they need to grow. When you choose to be the light, you are not only transforming the lives of others, but also your own. The act of shining your light brings fulfillment, purpose, and a deep sense of connection to the world. It reminds you that your life has meaning, that your presence matters, and that you are part of a larger tapestry of love and unity. In conclusion, walking in God's light through dark times is a journey of deep faith, resilience, and trust. By acknowledging the darkness and allowing God's light to guide you, you can find strength and clarity even in the most challenging moments. Through prayer, affirmations, and gratitude, you create a space for healing and peace, knowing that you are not alone. Surrendering to the divine plan and trusting in the process allows you to experience growth and transformation. As you forgive, live in the present, and shine your light for others, you align yourself with a higher purpose, bringing love, healing, and guidance to those around you. Remember, your light is always within, waiting to illuminate the path ahead, not only for you, but for others who need it most.